like if you found the video valuable. Lily had never liked old houses. They creaked too much, the walls seemed to breathe at night, and shadows were always longer than they should be. But after her parents left for a month-long work trip overseas, Lily was dropped off at her grandmother's place, a crumbling Victorian house at the edge of a misty forest. "Don't be scared, sweetheart," Grandma Edith had said, her voice soft but cracked like the walls of her home. "This house has history. You just have to listen." Lily didn't like the sound of that. Her room was upstairs, tucked away beneath the sloped roof. Everything in it smelled of lavender and dust. There was a small bed, a rickety dresser, and an antique wardrobe that stood like a sentinel in the corner. Its surface was dark oak, scratched and worn. The brass handle had turned green with age. That first night, Lily lay awake in bed, staring at the wardrobe. It stared back. The wind howled outside, pressing against the glass. Floorboards groaned. Somewhere in the dark, a clock ticked too loudly. And then, faintly, so faint she thought she imagined it, Lily heard it, Lily. She sat up. The room was still. She glanced at the wardrobe. It hadn't moved. Of course not. But her breath caught in her throat. She pulled the covers over her head and forced herself to sleep. By the third night, the whispers grew louder. They always came around midnight, curling through the air like smoke. The voice was low and childlike, familiar, even. Like someone she knew from school. Or maybe someone she used to know long ago. "Come and play. It's cold in here. You remember me, don't you?" Lily sat cross-legged on the bed, flashlight in hand, heart pounding. She couldn't take it anymore. Barefoot, she padded over to the wardrobe and slowly opened the creaking door. Inside were coats and dresses, moth-eaten, swaying slightly though no wind touched them. At the very back, where darkness thickened, Lily saw a pale shape. A child's hand. She gasped and slammed the wardrobe shut, stepping back so fast she tripped and fell. The whispering stopped. Silence dropped like a curtain. When she told her grandmother the next morning, Edith simply stirred her tea and said, "Sometimes the past doesn't rest, Lily. But it doesn't mean it means you harm." The next night, Lily left the wardrobe open. She needed answers. At midnight, the whispers returned, clearer this time. "We used to play in the woods, remember? You left me there. It hurt." And then, stepping out from between the coats, came a girl. She looked to be Lily's age, dressed in an old-fashioned pinafore, her hair in ribbons. But her skin was grayish, her eyes dark pits, and her mouth curled into a sad smile. Lily backed away. "Who are you?" The girl tilted her head. "I'm you. Or, what you forgot." Flashes struck Lily's memory like lightning. She had been here before, years ago. She remembered playing hide and seek. She remembered going into the woods behind the house with a little girl named Annabelle. A cousin? A neighbor? A friend? She remembered running home when it started raining. But she didn't remember Annabelle coming back. "You left me," the girl whispered. "They never looked. You forgot me." Tears welled in Lily's eyes. "I didn't mean to. I was just a kid." The girl's shadow stretched across the floor, reaching for her. "You can come now. We'll play again. Forever." Suddenly, the bedroom door burst open. Grandma Edith stood there, her eyes wide, rosary in hand. "Back," she shouted. "You have no power here." The shadow recoiled. The ghostly girl screamed, the sound like 1,000 shattering mirrors. And in an instant, she vanished. The next morning, the wardrobe was gone. "Burned," Edith said. It had been her sister's. Annabelle's. "She disappeared the summer I turned 10, she told Lily. "I never forgave myself." Lily sat quietly, the weight of memory heavy on her chest. "I saw her," she whispered. "She remembers everything." Edith nodded slowly. "The house remembers too. That's the curse of old places." That night, Lily slept peacefully for the first time. But somewhere, in a forest shrouded in fog, a child's voice echoed softly. "Come and play."